So imagine I send a stream of neutrons with spin up, spin up, spin down. And that twisting of time will be where time travel is occurring, because if you think of time as being a straight line.
A guy named John Titor claims to have pierced time and traveled through it. This man must hold some truths about time and never heard mysteries of the universe. Is he the answer to all the questions about the future of humanity and the limits of outer space? Let's delve into the narrative of Titor, and who knows, he might take us with him to the faraway past and in the coming of times. Time traveling, a marvelous concept. For starters, the idea of time traveling is both magical and terrifying, especially to the first people who thought about it. Would you use this ability if you have the chance to travel back and forth through time? The concept of time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries, but its origins can be traced to a combination of ancient myths, philosophical musings, and more recently, modern scientific and literary explorations. Early ideas about time travel were often embedded in myths and folklore, where characters experienced visions of the future or relived the past through supernatural means. For example, ancient Hindu texts like the Mahabharata describe instances where time passes differently for certain individuals, hinting at a primitive understanding of time dilation. Similarly, in medieval folklore, tales of people falling asleep and waking up in drastically changed worlds reflect early human curiosity about moving through time. The modern concept of time travel began to take shape in the 19th century, influenced by rapid advancements in science and technology. It was popularized by H.G. Wells's 1895 novel, The Time Machine, which introduced the idea of a mechanical device capable of traversing time. Wells's work shifted the idea of time travel from myth to science fiction, presenting it as a technological possibility rather than a purely fantastical notion. This novel not only inspired generations of writers, but also laid the groundwork for scientific discussions about the nature of time and space. In the 20th century, Albert Einstein's theory of relativity provided a scientific foundation for time travel by demonstrating that time is not absolute and can be affected by factors like velocity and gravity. While Einstein's work did not support time travel as portrayed in fiction, it opened the door to serious theoretical inquiries about the possibilities of moving through time. Concepts like time dilation, wormholes, and parallel universes further enriched the scientific and imaginative framework surrounding time travel. The concept of time travel has evolved from ancient myths and philosophical ideas to a central theme in modern science fiction and theoretical physics. Its enduring appeal lies in its ability to blend imagination with scientific inquiry, offering a lens through which humanity explores its relationship with time, history, and the future. Now, off we go to the journey of the internet sensation time traveler. The self-proclaimed time traveler. John Titor is a name that has captivated internet forums and conspiracy theorists since the early 2000s. Claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2036, Titor posted a series of detailed messages on various online forums between November 2000 and March 2001. His story, which involved dystopian predictions, descriptions of time travel mechanics, and interactions with forum users, became one of the most elaborate and enduring myths of early internet culture. While widely regarded as a hoax, the John Titor phenomenon raises questions about our obsession with time travel, technology, and the unknown. NASA has also debunked rumors that Titor was a former employee or someone connected to their community. Titor introduced himself as a soldier from a post-apocalyptic future where the United States had endured a second civil war and a global nuclear conflict. His mission, he claimed, was to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer from 1975, a device he stated was necessary to debug legacy systems in his timeline. Titor provided detailed descriptions of his time machine, which he said was installed in a Chevrolet Corvette and operated using miniature black holes to manipulate gravity. He also included schematics and explanations that, while technical, lacked any verifiable scientific basis. One of the most intriguing aspects of Titor's story was his prediction of future events. He described a divided United States, with civil unrest beginning in 2004 and escalating into a full-blown civil war by 2008. He also predicted a global nuclear exchange in 2015 that would significantly alter global society. None of these predictions came to pass, which significantly undermined his credibility. However, Titor claimed that his timeline was only one of many possible outcomes, a concept rooted in the idea of multiverse theory. This assertion made his story virtually impossible to disprove. Despite the lack of evidence, John Titor's posts sparked intense debate and fascination. Internet users dissected his claims, speculated on their plausibility, and created a growing mythology around his identity. Some suggested he was part of a sophisticated marketing campaign or social experiment, while others believed his story to be an elaborate prank. Investigations later revealed that the Titor narrative might have been crafted by the creators of a Florida-based entertainment company, further suggesting its fabrication. The John Titor phenomenon remains significant as an example of early internet myth. It highlights how the anonymity and accessibility of online platforms can amplify myths and conspiracies, allowing them to spread and evolve rapidly. Titor's story also reflects humanity's insatiable curiosity about the universe and its secrets, and our desire to make sense of an uncertain future. The blend of scientific jargon, dystopian storytelling, and interaction with users created a narrative that felt plausible enough to intrigue, but vague enough to evade definitive scrutiny. John Titor's tale of time travel is widely considered a hoax, but its impact on internet culture and its exploration of futuristic themes make it a fascinating case study. Whether viewed as a clever piece of fiction or a cautionary tale about the power of online storytelling, the John Titor saga endures as a reminder of the internet's ability to blur the lines between fact and fiction, truth and myth. The questions it raises about time, technology, and belief continue to inspire discussions, ensuring that the legend of John Titor remains a compelling part of digital folklore. Were there others who claimed the same ability? Other self-proclaimed time travelers have included individuals like Andrew Basiago, a lawyer who claims to have participated in a secret US government program called Project Pegasus in the 70s. Basiago alleges that this project used teleportation and time travel technology developed from research by Nikola Tesla. His story involves fantastical elements, such as teleporting to Mars and meeting historical figures, which lack evidence but have garnered attention among conspiracy theorists. Similarly, Al Bielek, who claimed involvement in the alleged Philadelphia experiment, suggested that he traveled through time during a secret military project in the 40s, aimed at achieving radar invisibility. Bielek's accounts describe trips to the distant future and interactions with advanced civilizations, though his claims remain unverified and are widely regarded as fictional. In popular culture, individuals such as Billy Meier, a controversial figure in UFO circles, have also claimed time travel experiences alongside extraterrestrial encounters. Meier's accounts include photographs and narratives of visiting prehistoric Earth and futuristic societies, though these claims are often dismissed as fabrications. These claims often share common themes, including secret government programs, advanced technology, and the potential for altering historical events. While none of these stories are substantiated by credible evidence, they highlight humanity's fascination with the possibilities of time travel. They also reflect societal fears, aspirations, and the enduring allure of the unknown. While claims of time travel by figures like John Titor, Andrew Basiago, and others lack scientific validation, they capture the imagination and spark curiosity. Titor's predictions in detail. Through a series of forum posts, Titor described a dystopian timeline shaped by civil war, global conflict, and technological evolution. While none of his major predictions came to pass, the specificity of his claims and their alignment with societal fears of the time fueled widespread fascination and debate about the nature of time travel, parallel universes, and the reliability of foresight. One of Titor's most prominent predictions was a second American Civil War, which he claimed would begin in 2004 as a result of increasing political polarization and escalate into a full-scale conflict by 2008. He described a divided United States, with rural militias rising against urban centers and the federal government. According to Titor, this war would culminate in a catastrophic global nuclear exchange in 2015, resulting in the deaths of billions and the fragmentation of global superpowers. His timeline depicted a post-apocalyptic world where survivors rebuilt society with a focus on smaller, self-sustaining communities. Titor also made several technological predictions, including the necessity of retrieving an IBM 5100 computer from 1975 for debugging legacy systems in his future. He claimed the 5100 had unique capabilities that were not widely known, a detail that intrigued some because the machine did possess undocumented functionalities known only to IBM engineers. He also discussed advancements in time travel technology, describing his time displacement unit in elaborate pseudo-scientific terms, including its use of miniature black holes to manipulate gravity. While these predictions added depth to his narrative, their failure to materialize largely discredited Titor's claims. Political polarization and technological dependency have indeed intensified in the real world, but there has been no civil war, global nuclear conflict, or confirmation of time travel capabilities as he described. Titor addressed potential discrepancies by asserting that his timeline was just one of many possible outcomes, referencing the multiverse theory to explain why his predicted events might not occur in our reality. This concept conveniently made his predictions impossible to disprove, maintaining an air of mystery around his story. The allure of Titor's predictions lies not in their accuracy, but in their reflection of societal anxieties. At the time of his posts, concerns about Y2K, terrorism, and geopolitical tensions were at the forefront of public consciousness. His warnings about civil unrest and technological collapse resonated with these fears, making his story compelling despite its lack of evidence. Even today, his predictions are revisited during periods of political or technological uncertainty, serving as a lens through which people explore their anxieties about the future. But is the entirety of John Titor just a complete hoax? Despite the specificity of his narratives, none of Titor's major predictions came to pass, leading many to view his story as a hoax. Investigations into his true identity have been inconclusive. A 2009 report suggested that the Titor narrative might have been a creation of Larry Haber, a Florida entertainment lawyer, and his brother, John Rick Haber, a computer scientist. However, these claims have never been verified, and the true identity behind the John Titor persona remains unknown. Titor phenomenon shows humanity's everlasting wonder about time travel and the future, blending scientific intrigue with elements of storytelling and mystery. While widely regarded as a fabrication, the legend of John Titor continues to inspire discussions and explorations in various media, including books, documentaries, and fictional adaptations. John Titor's predictions, though unfulfilled, continue to intrigue and provoke discussion. They serve as a case study in how storytelling, combined with societal fears and technological intrigue, can create a compelling narrative that transcends its factual basis. The impossibility of time traveling. Time travel has long been a captivating concept in science fiction and popular imagination, with tales of exploring the past or glimpsing the future inspiring endless fascination. However, despite theoretical explorations and technological advancements, time travel as it is commonly envisioned, freely moving backward or forward through time, remains impossible according to our current understanding of physics. Several scientific, logical, and practical barriers make time travel infeasible. One of the primary obstacles is rooted in Einstein's theory of relativity, which governs our understanding of time and space. According to relativity, time is relative and can appear to pass at different rates, depending on factors like velocity and gravity, a phenomenon known as time dilation. While astronauts on the International Space Station experience time slightly slower than people on Earth, this effect is minimal and cannot be expanded to enable travel to the past or far into the future. Time dilation demonstrates that time is malleable under certain conditions, but does not provide a mechanism for reversing or skipping through time. Another challenge lies in the causal paradoxes that time travel introduces. The most famous of these is the grandfather paradox, which suggests that traveling back in time to alter an event, such as preventing one's own grandfather from meeting their grandmother, would create a logical inconsistency. Such paradoxes undermine the very fabric of causality, making backward time travel fundamentally contradictory. Theoretical solutions, such as the multiverse or alternate timeline theories, remain speculative and unproven, failing to offer practical paths to time travel. From a technological perspective, the energy requirements and physical constraints of time travel are insurmountable with current or foreseeable advancements. Hypothetical methods, such as creating and stabilizing wormholes or manipulating black holes to warp spacetime would require massive amounts of energy and control over forces that humanity cannot harness. Additionally, the stability of such phenomena is questionable, as any disturbance could cause catastrophic collapse, rendering these methods theoretical at best. Time travel also conflicts with the laws of thermodynamics, particularly the second law, which states that entropy, or disorder, in a closed system always increases over time. This principle explains why time appears to move in one direction, forward, making the reversal of time incompatible with the fundamental behavior of physical systems. The arrow of time, tied to entropy, is a key reason why backward time travel is not consistent with our understanding of physics. Finally, despite extensive scientific inquiry and experimentation, no evidence has been found to suggest time travel is possible. Advanced experiments in particle physics, quantum mechanics, and cosmology have yet to uncover phenomena that would allow for the kind of time manipulation often depicted in science fiction. Without empirical evidence or theoretical breakthroughs, time travel remains in the realm of imagination. While time travel captivates our curiosity and sparks innovation, it is not possible given our current understanding of physics and the universe. Barriers such as relativity, causal paradoxes, energy requirements, and the arrow of time make it incompatible with scientific principles. Time travel, as it stands, remains a fascinating concept that challenges us to explore the limits of what is possible while reminding us of the constraints of our reality. What if time traveling exists? Okay, let's say this impossible phenomenon happened. Can you imagine a chaotic world where everyone just wants to visit the past, goes to the future, as if no one wants to stay in the present anymore? That's surely exhausting life and a busy universe. The existence of time travel would revolutionize our understanding of the universe, fundamentally altering science, history, and the fabric of human existence. If time travel became a reality, it would open unprecedented possibilities, from revisiting the past to correcting historical mistakes and exploring distant futures. However, with such transformative potential would come profound ethical dilemmas, scientific challenges, and societal consequences that could reshape humanity's trajectory. Scientifically, time travel would confirm or expand upon Einstein's theory of relativity and our understanding of space-time. It could offer answers to some of the most profound questions in physics, such as whether the multiverse exists or if alternate timelines can coexist. If we could travel to the past, it might allow us to witness historical events as they occurred, providing first-hand evidence of mysteries and resolving debates that have puzzled humanity for centuries. Similarly, exploring the future could reveal potential threats to humanity or solutions to present-day challenges, offering the chance to prepare for or avoid certain outcomes. However, the existence of time travel would also introduce significant ethical and philosophical questions. Revisiting or altering the past could lead to paradoxes, such as the grandfather paradox, where actions in the past might negate the traveler's own existence. The ability to change historical events could create immense power imbalances, with the potential for misuse by individuals or governments. Furthermore, the knowledge gained from the future could disrupt the natural progression of events, potentially leading to unintended consequences. Imagine witnessing major events that happened in the past. That would be very psychologically and mentally heavy, especially to people from future generations. The ability to witness history firsthand through time travel is a concept that inspires awe and curiosity. Imagine standing on the shores of Normandy during the D-Day landings, observing the signing of the Declaration of Independence, or hearing Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech as it reverberates through the crowd. Such experiences would not only bring history to life, but also offer profound insights into the human journey. The opportunity to see pivotal moments unfold would deepen our understanding of historical events, their context, and their impact on shaping the modern world. Time travel could also provide clarity and truth to historical mysteries that remain unresolved. Witnessing the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza could answer long-debated questions about ancient engineering, while observing Shakespeare in his element might illuminate whether he truly authored his works. The ability to verify historical facts would revolutionize the way we teach and learn history, turning speculation into certainty. However, witnessing history would be more than just an academic exercise. It would be a deeply emotional experience. Seeing the bravery of individuals during moments of great struggle or witnessing acts of injustice firsthand could inspire empathy, gratitude, and a greater appreciation for the progress humanity has made. Such experiences could foster a stronger connection to the past and a renewed commitment to ensuring a better future. Societally, time travel would redefine human experiences and relationships with history and the future. The sense of permanence that defines the human condition would be challenged, as time would no longer be a linear, one-way progression. This could affect how people perceive their actions and responsibilities, knowing that the past or future could theoretically be altered. Additionally, the existence of time travel could create inequalities, as access to such technology would likely be limited to a select few, amplifying existing social divisions. Despite the potential risks, the existence of time travel would inspire awe and wonder, reigniting humanity's curiosity and desire to explore the unknown. It would transform our understanding of reality, opening doors to possibilities we cannot yet imagine. Whether used responsibly or recklessly, time travel would undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on human history, forever altering the course of civilization. If time travel exists, it would be a monumental discovery with far-reaching implications for science, ethics, and society. While it could offer unparalleled opportunities for exploration and understanding, it would also demand careful consideration of its consequences. The ability to traverse time would redefine humanity's place in the universe, bridging the gap between what we know and what we dare to dream. Where would you go if you can pierce through time and travel? Share your thoughts in the comments. Need for a time machine. Alright, Big Bang Theory, Season 1, Episode 4, The Nerdvana Annihilation. It's the time where Sheldon, Leonard, Howard and Raj purchased a big and stylish time machine. Well, it has to be a huge machine because technically, they will have to sit on it, like a real vehicle. Time machine makes sense since we can't just magically snap our fingers like Thanos and appear at any given era we want. But how expensive and challenging time machines could possibly be? Creating and maintaining a stable time machine poses immense engineering challenges, as the concept requires manipulating the fundamental fabric of space-time in ways that defy current technological capabilities. One of the primary hurdles is generating and controlling the immense energy required for time travel. Theoretical methods, such as using wormholes or manipulating black holes, suggest the need for energy levels comparable to those produced by stars. Containing and harnessing such energy without catastrophic failure would demand materials and engineering techniques far beyond what is currently available. Ensuring stability in such a system is a significant challenge, as even the slightest disturbance could collapse a wormhole or disrupt the delicate balance of space-time. Another critical issue is protecting the time traveler from extreme conditions. The intense gravitational forces associated with time travel, such as those near a black hole, could easily destroy a conventional structure or living organism. Designing a machine capable of shielding its occupants from these forces while maintaining functionality adds another layer of complexity. Additionally, the time machine would need to operate with precision down to the smallest fraction of a second, as any miscalculation could result in catastrophic outcomes, such as emerging in solid matter or empty space. Maintaining temporal accuracy and synchronization is yet another challenge. A time machine must account for the constant motion of celestial bodies, as the Earth, solar system, and galaxy are all in continuous movement. Calculating the exact spatial and temporal coordinates to ensure the machine does not appear in an unintended location would require unprecedented precision and computational power. The stability of a time machine is hindered by immense engineering and scientific challenges, including energy generation, structural integrity, and temporal precision. While time travel remains a theoretical concept, the effort to solve these challenges pushes the boundaries of human ingenuity and our understanding of the universe, making it an inspiring but currently unattainable endeavor. Economic and social inequality, the risks of time travel technology. If time travel technology became a reality, it could significantly exacerbate economic and social inequalities, creating a new dimension of privilege and disparity. Access to time travel would likely be controlled by governments, corporations, or wealthy individuals due to the immense costs and resources required to develop and operate such technology. This exclusivity could allow those in power to manipulate historical events or gain foreknowledge of future trends, giving them unprecedented advantages in areas like finance, politics, and innovation. The ability to alter or exploit time could consolidate wealth and power within a small elite, further marginalizing those already disadvantaged. For instance, corporations with access to time travel could exploit future knowledge to monopolize emerging industries, stifling competition and innovation. Similarly, governments could use time travel to gain geopolitical dominance by altering the outcomes of past conflicts or securing resources before others. These actions could destabilize global economies, widening the gap between nations and creating significant international tensions. On a societal level, time travel could deepen existing inequalities by making critical advancements inaccessible to most people. While a privileged few might benefit from cures for diseases, advanced technologies, or educational opportunities acquired through time travel, the majority of the population could be excluded from these benefits. This disparity would not only perpetuate inequality, but also spark social unrest, as the divide between those with and without access to time travel widens. Yes, time travel holds immense potential. Its misuse could significantly amplify economic and social inequalities. Ensuring fair and ethical access to such technology would be essential to preventing societal imbalances and ensuring that its benefits are shared equitably. Without careful regulation and oversight, time travel could become a tool for exploitation rather than a force for progress, and humanity is not fond of abuse. Abuse and control of history. If time travel technology were to exist, the potential for governments and corporations to exploit it for power would raise profound ethical and political concerns. The ability to alter historical events or gain foreknowledge of the future could enable those in control to reshape history to suit their agendas, creating a dangerous imbalance of power. Governments might use time travel to manipulate the outcomes of wars, influence political events, or suppress movements that challenge their authority, effectively rewriting history to maintain or enhance their dominance. For instance, altering the course of a pivotal election or ensuring the early elimination of opposition leaders could entrench regimes indefinitely. Corporations, on the other hand, could leverage time travel for financial gain and market control. By accessing future knowledge, they could monopolize emerging industries, anticipate consumer trends, and manipulate financial markets. Such actions would undermine fair competition and innovation, consolidating wealth and power within a select few entities. Furthermore, corporations might alter the past to ensure their dominance, potentially erasing competitors or controlling the development of technologies to suit their interests. The exploitation of time travel for power also poses risks to societal stability and individual freedoms. History's natural course, shaped by collective human effort and experience, could be distorted to serve the few at the expense of the many. This control over time would grant unprecedented power, enabling those in control to rewrite narratives, erase inconvenient truths, and engineer futures devoid of dissent. The ability to manipulate time would provide governments and corporations with unparalleled opportunities to consolidate power, often at the expense of fairness and freedom. The prospect of time travel highlights the critical need for ethical considerations and safeguards to prevent its misuse, ensuring that history remains a shared and untampered legacy of humanity. How it affected pop culture. Let's admit, millions of people are fascinated with time-traveling concepted stories. Perhaps it reflects the yearning and curiosity of people about it. Books, movies, and TV shows like Back to the Future and Doctor Who have profoundly shaped public perceptions of time travel, turning a complex theoretical concept into a widely recognized and imaginative cultural phenomenon. These works of fiction have popularized time travel by presenting it as an accessible and entertaining idea, sparking curiosity and debate about its possibilities. Back to the Future, for instance, captures the thrilling and humorous potential of altering the past to influence the present and future. Its portrayal of paradoxes, such as the risk of erasing one's existence, has become a staple in time travel narratives, shaping how people think about the consequences of tampering with time. On the other hand, Doctor Who delves into the moral and philosophical dimensions of time travel, exploring how decisions across time can affect civilizations and individuals. The series highlights the complexity of time as a non-linear phenomenon, challenging viewers to consider the ethical implications of intervening in historical events. Other works, such as H.G. Wells's The Time Machine or Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, have expanded the scope of time travel storytelling by incorporating scientific theories like relativity and space-time, bridging the gap between fiction and scientific curiosity. By blending entertainment with speculative ideas, these works have not only inspired popular interest in time travel, but also influenced scientific exploration. They encourage audiences to imagine the possibilities, dangers, and responsibilities associated with traversing time. In doing so, science fiction continues to shape our collective understanding of time travel, transforming it from a theoretical concept into a symbol of human curiosity and creativity. To all the John Titors out there. Similar to the passion of John Titor, who claimed time traveling is real and that he experienced it, many people share the same yearning. Time travel embodies humanity's deep-seated curiosity and yearning to transcend the limitations of time and space. As a concept, it represents our desire to explore the unknown, revisit the past, and glimpse the future, reflecting an intrinsic need to understand our place in the universe. The idea of bending or transcending time is more than a scientific or fictional pursuit. It is a metaphor for humanity's drive to overcome the barriers of mortality, memory, and progress. Time travel allows us to imagine a world where we are no longer constrained by the linear march of time, opening doors to infinite possibilities for discovery, learning, and growth. This fascination with time travel stems from our relationship with time as an irreversible force. The ability to correct mistakes, witness pivotal historical moments, or explore future possibilities appeals to both our intellect and emotions. It represents a form of ultimate freedom, freedom from regret, missed opportunities, and uncertainty. At the same time, time travel challenges us to consider the ethical and existential implications of altering the flow of events, sparking deeper philosophical questions about destiny, free will, and the nature of reality. Through literature, science fiction, and theoretical physics, time travel has become a timeless mystery that fuels innovation and exploration. It symbolizes humanity's relentless pursuit of the extraordinary and our refusal to accept the limitations of the present. Whether viewed as a scientific challenge or a narrative device, time travel reflects the boundless scope of human imagination and our enduring quest to transcend the confines of time. In this way, it serves as a powerful reminder of our capacity to dream, innovate, and explore the impossible. You've made it to the end of the video. Like, share, and keep tuning in for more fascinating stories.